Hey guys, welcome back and happy Friday. All right, guys, so we know what Thursday is, and it's our Peacock Day. That means we get our new episodes of Paris in Love, which is just like a fun cotton candy show to watch. And, it's kind of mindless. You get to watch it, immerse yourself, but you don't really need to talk about it. And then, of course, we get Real Housewives of Miami, which we're always back to talk about. Guys, they just filmed Real Housewives of Miami, the reunion yesterday. All of the women were in New York, and that's why Marysol Patton was on Watch What Happens Live this week. And I cannot wait to see it. But in the meantime, we're back to talk about them in last night's episode. Apparently, Marysol accuses Nicole of calling Larsa a hooker and a homewrecker, and she's shading Lisa and Lenny's over-the-top style choices as tacky. Nicole got a lot of heat this past episode, but of course, we have all the details. So before we jump in, if you guys haven't already, go ahead, smash that like button. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed, and don't forget to hit that notification bell because, well, you don't want to miss anything we have coming up. With that, let's jump right in.
It's time for all your binge-worthy pop culture news. Welcome to Up and Adam.
All right, guys, so another amazing write-up. Thank you, Reality Blurb. When the title for the Real Housewives of Miami episode is Bling, which refers to Larsa, and Boobs, Adriana's, and Bickering, which was pretty much everyone, you can make the assumption that we are going on another girls' trip to hell. And that's what they're saying. Now, you'll witness a grab for mojitos, figuratively, and a change in the power structure. Let us fly away to the Hamptons, shall we? Well, we pick up back with Nicole, who is still butting heads with her dad, and he thinks being there monetarily is acceptable, and he has no desire to be there emotionally. Nicole thinks that he cannot make good decisions due to his excessive drinking and should not continue to just procreate. So she taps out when her dad sees or tries flattery. He tries to see the flattery and use that, but she is sitting there and she's like, Dad, you're drunk. And he's like, you're so beautiful. And she's like, you know what? I can't do this. Keep your flowers, whatever. I'm done. And he's like, what happened? She ends up going out to her car. She sits in her car and she calls her mom and she is sobbing since her dad disappointed her yet again. And she said, you're the only parent I need, which was actually heart-wrenching. And I felt for Nicole in this. So we'll see. Lisa is packing for the trip to the Hamptons and she is showing Lenny her clothing choices. But it seems like Lenny does not care that she may look a little risque in some of her clothes. She thinks that he will enjoy the peace and quiet without her being there. And okay, they might make a little sexy phone call or two. Lenny seems really checked out, though. He seems checked out this entire season. We know that she said that he had an emotional affair. And it seems like maybe the chemistry is not the same as it was in the first 3 seasons. But to be fair, I asked you guys in my community tab, I said, what is worse, a physical affair or an emotional affair? Because I thought it was a physical affair. Mind you, I am not out here like engaging in affairs, so I wouldn't know. And I know Jason's not because I have Jason on lock, okay? I'm just kidding, guys, relax. But I didn't know which one would be worse. And you guys, the majority, and it's like 88 or 90% voted emotional affair 100%. Well, technically 80 something percent. Okay. Now, Nicole and Anthony are chatting about what happened with her dad, and she is emotionally drained after talking to her dad. Nicole wants to go to the Hamptons to support Larsa, but she is not in the mood to have fun. She is going to regret being so supportive of her friend Larsa, because this is about to come back and bite her. Now, Larsa is trying to FaceTime with Scotty through a phone call with her son. This was an interesting one. She cannot get him to give her 2 minutes of his time. Larsa thinks that Scotty is dragging his feet selling the Florida house, even though he has not lived there in a while. This telephone call it's telling, and it shows that she cannot even get her son or Scotty, to respect her enough to speak to her on camera. Now, in the van, Julia shares with the other ladies about how Martina has women flirting with her all the time. She feels like Martina has a masculine energy, and she said she likes to watch it. She claims Martina gives off a guy vibe. Is Julia just trying to defend her flirtatious behavior, though? Because Julia is a flirt. And we're going to fast forward to a scene in a little bit, but when Adriana was trying to claim the nicest room in the house, she was giving us total Ramona vibes, jumps in the bathtub, claims this room, and Julia's like washing her back. didn't know what was going on. But the argument does not fly since Martina is not reciprocating by flirting back with these women. Lisa thinks Julia is trying to see how many women she can turn. That's a question I have for you guys. Do you think that's true? Let's keep it going. These ladies are pleased with Larsa's choice of home. It is a contemporary home in the Hamptons in Montauk on the beach. It has a pool, but there are only 5 bedrooms. So of course there's going to be another housewife showdown of who gets the best room. Sometimes this is so exhausting. Like we just saw on Orange County where Heather Dubrow planned a trip to Cabo and she's like, everybody take whatever room you want. And there were 3 extra rooms at the end of the day. Actually, by the time Noella got there, maybe 2 extra rooms. But the point is there was enough room for everyone. Nobody had to fight over the rooms. And that was kind of nice. But I do like some low-key, shady room fighting every once in a while too. Just Ramona exhausts me on New York with it. And now the Miami women, they're exhibiting the same behavior. Adriana and Julia are trying to score the best room, and she strips down and jumps into the bathtub so she can mark her territory. Adriana is showing off her, what she says, 32 triple Ds to everyone, including the realtor who is walking everyone through the house. Larsa is pissed that Adriana just came in so aggressive and took over the room that was meant for her. So as this is happening, Adriana looks kind of desperate in the scene. She's washing her hair, scrubbing her legs, having, Julia wash her back in the tub. And she's seen showing off, like, she's like, I'm here, I'm naked, this is my birthday suit. It just kind of got slammed because I was reading social media and people were like, she is so thirsty and desperate for attention. Adriana, maybe this wasn't the best move, friend. Julia washing the back and dripping ice cubes down her chest. Ugh. She is obviously not concerned about Martina seeing this. And Lisa is downstairs throwing a complete fit. When she's like, I'm not going to room with somebody. I'm a grown woman. Larsa's like, there are 5 rooms. Only 1 person gets to room alone. You're not special. Like, I'm the one who threw this event. Through this trip, why would I let you have the room? And Lisa's like, because I deserve it. And she's like, no, girl, that's not how it works. And all of the women start fighting. And even Alexia was like, you're being annoying. And Lisa's like, don't come for me like that. But it keeps going. Now, pan over, we end up getting to, because Jason and I will be covering this recap in full, having a complete live discussion and taking callers on Sunday. I wanted to wait for him, but of course, drop a pre-record in the meantime. But we see where the women are sitting down at the table, and I was kind of just taken aback by Marysol. Marysol wanted to play a game of who do you trust the most and trust the least? Well, they're going around the table, and Nicole, okay, is the one who gets it first. Marysol says, I don't trust you, Nicole. You want to know why? I heard that you called Larsa a hooker. I heard that you said that Lisa had, bad taste and you thought her house was tacky and her clothes are tacky. I've heard that you've gone around everybody behind their backs and you've talked major shit about them. So I don't trust you. This is about to get good. Marysol came in as a friend this season, but she's fighting for that full-time role. We see you, Marysol. If you guys saw it, I want to know, again, because we will be doing live and really diving into this further. I want to know, what did you think about this back and forth and the bickering? What did you think about Adriana's messiness trying to get the best room? And how are you feeling about the Real Housewives of Miami? I know you guys are going to come in with all the unfiltered opinions, and that's exactly what I want. So go ahead, comment below. And before you go, don't forget to smash that like button. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. And don't forget to hit that notification bell because, well, you don't want to miss anything we have coming up. With that, we'll see you next time. See you guys tonight at 5 p.m. with the Bravo docket to talk about Noella and James' divorce. Bye, guys. Love you.